Some people been on a study break since last year, and let me tell you, you waste a lot of time sometimes when you're saying you're studying and you go on a little 5-minute break, okay? So for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, somebody has been asking me how to actually study for your nursing exams. So this is just a whole video on how to study for either your mid-semester or your finals. So let's get into the video. Right, so the first thing that you do when you're studying for your nursing exams is to get your syllabus. So that way you know what is to be expected on a weekly basis and a daily basis. So what I usually do, download my syllabus, and every day or every evening before my lecture, I would actually look at the syllabus and see what is expected to come the following day, right? You should get acquainted with the year group before you. So my school, we have a big brother or a big sister program where you're paired with somebody in the year group before you. So therefore, they can share information with you, and you can ask them questions if you're not sure about something. So it's a good program to have. And if you can make that suggestion to your nursing school, well, you can go ahead and do so because it was a very good program to be a part of, right? The next thing that you should do is form study groups. When you form study groups, you are able to actually mesh with other persons and learn from them because everybody's learning style is different. Well, I'm basically an audio visual learner. So sometimes I might read the information and hear the information and I retain it, as well as sometimes I read the information and I watch a video afterwards and then it gets cemented. So you can use different aids in order to help you to learn the information, and you can share this material with the group that you form, right? So that is a very good tip. The next one is that you are supposed to pre-read and post-read. In pre-reading and post-reading, you actually read before your classes, so you know what is going to be expected when you follow the syllabus that I told you about earlier. So when you pre-read, the information is cemented because you have repeated exposure to the information, and that is how I learn best. Repeated exposure. You don't need to wait until the week before to study for your exam. Ensure that you create a study timetable, because to be realistic, you won't be able to retain everything that you cram into your brain the night before or the week before. So what you can do periodically, or when you study on a daily basis, you can definitely make cue cards that can assist you with retaining the information that you had studied previously, right? And when you when you make your study timetable, you can do it in a way that you get breaks. So what I usually do is study for 30 minutes in the 4 hours that I told you about. So break it up in 30-minute segments, and then between each 30 minutes I would slot myself a little 5-minute break. So I would have an alarm that goes off, and after the 30 minutes I take my 5-minute break. I have a 5-minute alarm. When the 5-minute alarm goes off, then I get back to studying. So that way I'm more disciplined to get off the break and go back to study. Because some people been on a study break since last year, and let me tell you, you waste a lot of time sometimes when you're saying you're studying and you go on a little 5-minute break, okay? So let everything in your study timetable have a little structure, right? The next thing that you should do, you should try to do online quizzes. So Quizlet has a lot of good quizzes. Quizlet, there's another book that I really like, and it's a Saunders Nclex review book. It has a lot of past papers, and when you do each chapter, at the end of the chapter, there are multiple choice questions there that you can go ahead and answer. It also has an online component. You go online, you sign up, you use the code that's in the book. When you sign up, they do a whole diagnostic thing with you. They tell you the areas that you need to spend more time on. They actually print out a study timetable for you and everything, so you can actually do a whole thing with the Saunders Nclex book. You know, for Jamaica and the US, some things are different, but for most of the things that we study here or we teach in schools here, it's the same thing in the US, because you know nursing is universal and medicine is universal. So that's a good book to have. And the last thing is that before you study and after you study, you ask the Lord to give you wisdom, give you the knowledge, and give you the strength, because you're gonna need it. In order to do nursing exam, sometimes you will have 3 apples and they're gonna ask you which apple is best to eat, and you have 3 red apples. And if you're a nursing student and you do exams already, you know exactly what I mean. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Ensure that you press the subscribe button. Ensure that you follow me for more great videos like this. If you have any more suggestions as it relates to nursing videos or any other type of videos, you can definitely leave a comment down below. I will be very grateful for it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for 700 and counting subscribers. I'm really grateful, and have yourself a lovely Friday evening. Bye.